treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.
What's happening? Welcome to the KVJ After the Show Podcast. Yeah. Like you're really into it today, Jay Bird.
I'm always into it, brother.
Good to hear.
What are we talking about?
I'm not sure, but I'm into it.
It's kind of interesting. We were talking about the side hustles a little bit this week, and before we talked about how hot chicks on Instagram are getting interesting requests to make custom photos for people that have fetishes and saying, I'll pay you some good money.
I know I sound like a broken record. That one girl that does that stuff with her feet, she makes good money, Virginia.
I hear you, and I think it's actually way smarter than doing something like mass-produced porn. I mean, if you're going to do something like this, it's kind of like a secret between you and the guy buying it.
And it's your feet, you know what I mean? To you, it's nothing sexual. I mean, to the guy beating off on the other end, yeah. But for you...
But still, I mean, it feels like, okay, I could do this and not feel guilty.
I agree. I think you could do that and not feel guilty.
You would not feel the same about porn or other things, but this feels like I could do this and not feel guilty.
Yeah, because I mean, it's not, you're just taking pictures of your feet, which is, it's really, in a sense, a lot of times stuff that you would, post up anyway.
Would you do these videos, Kev? Let's say it was an extra $1,000 a month, and you knew guys were jerking off the whole time watching this video, and it's just you brushing your hair. Do you know what's going on the other end? I mean, they are just jerking it. But you get a grand a month, and you just, once a day for 10 minutes, you just look in the mirror or in the camera, and you brush, and you just brush, and you brush. Do you do it?
Why not?
You would have to do it. If your wife found out that you turned it down,
right.
She would
What's wrong with you?
Rip that fake hair right off your head.
Okay,
right.
Your parents find out you're doing that. Are you able to defend it to your parents?
I'm just making a video of me brushing my hair. I mean, what they do with it, I don't know. It's just like anything else. I'm like, I clearly would have something to say. I'd be going, my dad loves guns. I'd be going, Dad, I'm like, you buy that gun or you make a gun. You believe in guns and you love guns. What happens to that gun after you sell it or get rid of it or give it to someone else? They go off and kill somebody with it. I mean, is it really your fault? No. I mean, it's just what they do with it is whatever. You are the craftsman.
But you know that they are jerking off, though.
Well,
like, you've got knowledge.
You should know this, too, because girls have told me this, that they touch themselves while listening to your radio show.
Really?
Yep.
This is a real thing. Are you fucking with us?
Nope. I haven't heard anybody tell me about Jaybird, but I have heard a girl tell me about Kevin.
Really?
She absolutely said that she touched herself to listening to you on the radio. That's not your fault.
And it was Kevin's sports
wow.
show, too, which was very
No,
shocking.
this was a few years ago, before the sports show.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
She
Diggity damn.
didn't want to do anything about it. She didn't want to come pursue you. She respects that you're married.
Yeah.
But you just made her happy.
Hey, I'm glad I could do that.
She knocked one out thinking of you. That's a good
That's a great thing.
booster for you.
So exactly. I mean, that's just it. You create the product, you know what's going to happen with it.
Exactly.
So I mean, it's like somebody who makes tasty pastries. Let's say somebody eats so many they become obese and their health is compromised.
Say somebody likes to go home and fuck a hand pie. You can't help that.
It's not the fault of the hand pie maker.
It is not.
I do
It's
want
the fault of the fucker.
At first, I thought it was funny, but unfortunately, me fucking hand pie is starting to get a little traction, and I don't like that. It's not real.
Hand pie Pennington.
I don't really.
You know what he's getting for Christmas? Great stocking stuffer.
I'll stuff the shit out of that thing.
Yeah. I'll stuff your stocking. You can stuff the hand pie.
Crimes against pie.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, I got this email from Kate. She said, hey, Friday evening after work, I got my nails done. I previously had a nude color, and I switched back to a French tip later on that night around 9:30 p.m. I'm out at dinner eating with my boyfriend. I missed a call from a random number from North Carolina, followed up by a text that read, your French tip is so lovely. I love your nails. I started looking around since I hadn't posted anything on any social media about my nails. Confused, I asked who it was. Turns out this guy had found me off Instagram and started asking for pictures of my French manicure and toes for money. Right away, I yelled at my boyfriend, I've heard about this. They talked about it on my show.
Cha-ching!
I went back and forth with the guy for a little bit because, let's face it, that's easy money.
Thank you, girl. We all trying to hustle.
I only ever texted back a few times, but after he wouldn't stop calling and FaceTiming, it got weird and I stopped entertaining it.
Yeah, he's not looking to pay you. He's looking to bug you and talk to you.
He's a weird stalker guy.
There's a difference, and you got to sniff it out.
You're right. Some guys are going to be business about it, and some are going to be creepy about it.
Yeah. He started off by saying, your French tip is so lovely. I love your nails. And she's like, who is this? And he wrote, started following me the other day. I have a nail fetish, and your French tip is so bomb. Yeah, and it was a picture. You can see a little bit of the photo. It's just her. She's kind of like got her head down, and you can see her nails in that photo.
Wow.
And then he said, toes be done too. Money, money, money. Not feeling it. Cash App. Should I leave you alone? She says, what's your profile? He said, I called you. No answer. Your toes done. Willing to pay money.
We don't talk on the phone.
Right.
You put the cash in my Cash App, and I'll give you all the digits you need, pumpkin. We're not going to talk. We're not going to FaceTime.
It got way too real.
This guy's not playing by the rules.
Don't get real with the clients.
He says, French tip, I have a fetish. Your white toes look so nice. You have a man? He's asking.
Yes, I have a man. I'm not interested in you on that level. But if you want to put money in my account for some photos, let's talk.
Yeah.
Isn't it weird how people have certain things that really get them off? I mean, they are just like, oh, I need the feet. You know what I mean? They're just, isn't that weird?
It is weird.
And you may think feet are gross and terrible. The next girl could be like, oh, I love feet. Although I find men have more of the foot fetish than women
You
do.
are right. Seems like a dude thing.
It does.
Then he'd seen that photo and kind of sent that back to her. So obviously he's going through her photos on her Instagram. And he says, white toes and palms. Interested or are you bullshitting? And then
I don't want to sound
weird.
creepy.
I think he's bullshitting.
Can I see that photo?
Tell him to pay up or stop contacting me. We don't want to FaceTime. We don't want to talk. If you want pictures for money, put the money in my account and you'll get the pictures within the hour.
She said, also want to say I love you guys. Been listening since middle school and now listen to the podcast from New Jersey. I grew up in the softball world down there. I played for Dwyer when they were good. I'd even coached for the last few summers for Crossfire and even Gators for a little. I've seen Kevin around the fields from time to time, too.
Always on them fields.
Oh, yeah.
Was. Kind of out of the game now, but softball brought me up here to Jersey, paid my way through college, and created a great network for me. So I love to hear how it's doing the same for Caitlin. Always keep up the great work, and thanks for always making me laugh and get me through the days. So there you go. Interesting stuff.
That's cool.
Yeah, Kevin walks around those fields. He's got a sports show. He knows some shit.
Yeah. That highly listened to softball podcast.
That new hair has given him a certain swagger on the field.
Everyone's talking about it. Everybody. It's still trending. We're 2 months away. Someone said, can you guys talk about Kevin's hair too much? I said, shut your mouth. No, we do not.
Yeah.
Don't you ever say that again.
By that comment, it made me want to talk about it even more.
It did, huh?
And it just showed me that you don't understand us.
Talking about WTF moments you see in South Florida. I was on 995 yesterday, and there were two guys sitting in the center divider, no vehicle anywhere around. There's the photo.
Aww.
They're just chilling.
That breaks my heart.
Well, what happened? Did they walk all the way down there and just decide, hey, we're going to sit here and watch traffic? Or, what is going on there?
Did someone kick them out of the car and left them there?
You see that kind of stuff, and that's just it. You're always wondering what's happening.
That breaks my heart.
And this email is kind of about that. Samantha sent this in. Said, I was listening to the show. I was driving east on Lake Worth Road last month. The road was shut down going the other way, and there were about 6 cop cars. 3 police officers were hiding behind their car on the street, pointing their guns at the gas station, and there were 5 cops going into the gas station with a guy in front holding the body shield. When I tried to Google it, there was no news story about it, but the road was shut down for at least an hour. Still so curious about it. WTF. Yeah, I get that kind of stuff. I got to tell you, too. I mean, I love Lake Worth. A lot of cool stuff there. There's some weird shit in Lake Worth. It may be the weirdest town we've got in South Florida, man. There's just
from their water, from everything,
It's
their
just,
electricity. It's all fucking.
There's quirk.
Yeah,
it's quirk.
it is
top to bottom, man.
I do love it, but you're right.
I can just sense it now. I mean, I'm like going, I can wake up from a nap and just look around for a second and be like, I'm in Lake Worth.
Don't let your guard down in Lake Worth.
Yeah, no, there's just, you got to be on your toes in Lake Worth, man. Yeah, just that kind of stuff all the time. Ain't nothing. That's just the norm in Lake Worth. Anyway, she said, I was a girl at Beer Fest wearing the Hey Jaybird, Go Fuck Yourself shirt.
Oh, yeah.
Hope to see you guys at another event soon.
Oh, I love that girl.
Derek sent an email here. He said, a few days behind, but on Monday's show on the Whacked Out News, there was a story of a guy who got pulled over and the cop found all his pot labeled by variety. One of the varieties labeled was called, quote, Gorilla Glue. So I rewound to the smartphone Jeopardy from a few months ago, and there was a text on Jaybird's phone that said, have you tried that new Gorilla Glue? It's that fire. I'm starting to think that text had nothing to do with super glue.
Oh.
I think that might have been Denny's.
Was it? I don't know.
Because I would never say that's fire. That's something Denny's would say.
I think it was you got the text, possibly, too, because remember, it's not just what,
Yeah, I forgot how the game fucking plays.
So maybe somebody sent you a text about that Gorilla Glue.
And you asked him, too, during the game, wait a minute, can it be text you sent or text you receive? And Kevin's like, both.
I don't know. If I talk like this, don't think that's a very good imitation. Why does everyone do that voice to imitate me? Fuck, maybe,
Well.
maybe I do.
If the broken-ass flip-flop fits.
This email says, Dear McMurder,
Oh, that's to you.
would you share with us the story of the first time Virginia broke the fart wall at work? I don't know if I remember the first time.
I remember my first time with her.
You do? Go ahead and
do?
share.
I do. It was at Wild 95.5, and she's a woman who's been doing the same trick, even from the fucking 2000s early on. You were putting your headphones sort of on, but you were waiting for me to put mine on. I'm like, that's weird. I noticed this weird thing you were doing. So this is before you knew my headphones were always broke. So I put my headphones on, and you had just moved over to my chair, so I could really kind of hear what you were doing, and you let out a big old fart, and you didn't think I heard it. I didn't say anything to you. I'm like, damn, Virginia farts right before we go on the air.
Well, I wait for you to put your headphones on so you don't hear it.
Yeah, I heard it. I mean, it was a loud boy.
Who knew your headphones were broke?
You could tell she was trying to just squeak it out, but it just had too much power behind
It had bass.
And
Bass.
the bad thing about it is my headphones are on too, so I never know how loud they are. I can't hear it either.
Yeah,
I can just feel it.
You probably thought it was silent, but oh, my friend, it had some audio to it.
Bass, 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 bass.
Yes, bass. Nice. Yeah, typically I think of the first time with Virginia, I smelled it because, it's like every now and then you're going, okay, wait, a little farty in here.
You got some balls to talk about smelly farts.
Yeah, you got a lot of balls.
I'm just saying, you want to know the first time. I'm not saying mine don't stink. Don't think it's a statement being going, and mine don't stink. I'm just
You
saying.
don't fart a lot, but when you do.
It's like I've saved it up for months. Yeah, I do. But hey, this isn't about my farts. This is about your farts,
You
Virginia.
farted 12 days ago in this studio, and it just got back to normal yesterday.
12 days.
True story. You know the fart
it was god awful.
That was the fart of 2018.
Might have been a top 5 all time.
Well, I'm telling you, it deserves its own title.
That's pretty good. Yeah, so Jaybir's about the only one that doesn't fart.
I've never really farted that much. I don't fart that much. I don't have that many boogers. But when I do have boogers, oh my gosh, look out! Because Virginia will call me out for having a booger live on the air.
Well, I just want you to know it's there. Because it's waving at me.
There's so many ways to do it and be cool about it. A note, maybe. I don't know. Bird, you got a booger? Let's call it out.
Fart Night's the title of this email from Engineer Keith. Defending the playing of video games. He's played Diablo 2 all the time, up to like 12, 14 hours a day during the summer. I actually learned a valuable life lesson because of it. For example, I learned that in order to level up, you have to take on as many challenges as possible. It's true in life as well. I learned a lot of vocabulary from Diablo. I learned how to think critically. Why didn't I defeat that boss? I learned how to save and budget buying better gear. So quit stressing, except for walking into traffic. That's dangerous. Your daughter will be fine.
He's got a point. When I first started playing baseball, I didn't know all the rules, and then I played the Nintendo baseball game, and I knew every possible rule in baseball just from that summertime, learning everything. I learned all the players. I learned every rule. You can learn from video games.
Yeah.
It's like anything.
I agree. Now, if you're playing one of those like sport games and you're learning about the sport, that has absolute benefit.
I can honestly say playing baseball, it totally helped me out.
That has a value. I don't know what Fortnite value has to my 13-year-old daughter. I don't know if she's going to go into tactical, military, high-powered rifle work.
But you'd support it if she did.
I would. I'd be like, who are you? You're my makeup-wearing little girl who loves fashion and friends
Right, yeah.
and everything flirty and girly.
Got this one about Fortnite. Heard you guys talking about Fortnite. My 21-year-old boyfriend and his 22-year-old brother play Fortnite almost every night. And when they're off work on the same days, they'll play at least 6 hours straight. And they even went 12 hours straight. It's fucking ridiculous, and we have definitely fought about it before because when it's just him and I, he says he's tired by 9:30 p.m. But if his BIL wants to play Fortnite, he'll be up until 3 a.m.
Ooh.
That is tough, yeah.
You're going to make your girl very upset.
Yep.
Fortnite's just more fun than the girlfriend. That's what he's saying, basically.
Yeah, and you need to really look within and say, okay, is this how I want my life to be? Do I want a guy that's going to pick video games over me?
Accidentally, in quotes, spill some Kool-Aid in the system. I don't know what happened. No, don't. But Kool-Aid will ruin a system.
Yes.
That I know.
He knows. Fruit punch, Kool-Aid, Hawaiian punch, I've seen you spill.
Do you guys remember the Sega Dreamcast? Do you remember that? It was a
sounds familiar.
It was a system
Yeah.
Sega did. I just got it. It was a brand new system, and I spilled Kool-Aid in it, and within like a week of it, no more Dreamcast for the bird.
Oh, wow. Within a week, huh?
Within a week, man.
That's impressive. I got this about ziplining in Florida. Bonnie said, listen to Monday's show. You're talking about ziplining in Florida. My husband and I did our first zip line at the Brevard Zoo. It was actually really nice and not too cheesy. Not the best, but worth it. Plus, the zoo makes for a good day.
That's cute.
Okay.
Y'all like the zoo? Or do you have mixed feelings about the zoo?
I like the zoo when the weather is accommodating. I think right now, if you told me we were going to the zoo, I would tell you you're going alone. It's too humid.
I like the zoo until I look in the bear cage and the bears are crying because they're in captivity.
Please let me out. What must it like to be free?
Sad bear.
I'm a fucking bear. I belong in the fucking woods.
Yes. Got this from Brendan about my long flight to Israel in November.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You're going to be on a big plane.
I don't know if it's a different size plane. It might just be a regular plane, but it's going to be a long flight. He says melatonin is available over the counter. It's a natural substance that's produced by the body as part of the circadian rhythm. It will help you sleep on the flight, and it will help readjust to the time zone. As a rule of thumb, it takes 1 day per hour of time that the zone change to readjust. My goodness. For me personally, I tend to adjust quicker, but it's definitely individualized. So that's a lot.
Brother, let me just tell you about melatonin. It is weak. I remember I was on it for 3 days, and I was up for 72 hours. It did diddly.
You beat it, huh?
I beat melatonin, and I'm proud of that shit.
You need a little bit of Xanax, and I got it for you.
It's a true thing, though. Some people do not react at all to melatonin. I talked to my doctor about it. Some people, it just does nothing to them.
We are going to do a little trial run with you before your trip, because the last thing I want is to give you
knockout day?
Xanax and then have it have a bad reaction while you're in Israel.
Well, keep in mind we'll be with my church. So can you imagine if I freak out in front of my pastor?
What did he take? What did he take?
Pray for me!
No, this is not Ambien. This is Xanax.
Todd, my skin feels like it's on fire.
Yeah, you're not getting Ambien. Ambien, you will try to eat the pilot or the plane.
Pastor Todd, I feel like I'm in hell. He's going to be performing an exorcism on me. Meanwhile, it's just whatever drugs Virginia gave me.
One weekend when you're like on a Friday or Saturday night and you're ready to go to bed, I'm going to give you one, and you're going to ride it and see how you ease into sleep so you know what to expect on the plane. I don't want the plane to be the first time you pop one of my little Xanny babies.
Again, conversations we should be talking about after the show, not on the air.
I do have friends in medical places, I think, that I'm going to maybe go to.
I'm cheaper.
He's got friends
In
in medical places
Yes.
where the needles are flowing.
And the stethoscope races.
What?
I don't know. I'm just glad someone's singing with me. It doesn't have to be good, Kev.
It never
Okay.
is.
It never stopped me before.
Have you been to cocktails and karaoke?
Okay.
It's never good.
All right. This is about the F at vacay. Just kind of a little word of the wise from our friends there in Milwaukee. Remember they had popped in, Jessica and Frank.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're taking a little vacation. They were doing a little road trip from Milwaukee to Nashville, and on our way through Indiana, we realized we were right by Purdue's campus. We said, fuck it, took a detour. Check out the college campus. They found a janitor who flipped on the lights of the arena there, and they got some pictures there.
That's cool.
Yeah, right on the court. That's some cool stuff.
I like sneaking into places where you're really not supposed to be, and then somehow you get into areas you're not supposed to be, and it's like, oh, this is cool.
Yeah.
And then you pork.
The guy that let you in.
The janitor.
I mean, you just bend his ass over the
Yeah.
janitorial cart.
Got more than
Take him.
expected.
I love the term pork. That's an 80s term right there. Pork.
And a quick TV recommendation, the show Brockmire with Hank Azaria. It's the main character. He plays a washed-up baseball broadcaster trying to make a comeback who gets drunk while calling all the ball games. First season is on Hulu, and it's very funny. Highly recommend it.
My buddy told me about that, and I watched the first episode, and I fell asleep. I got to go revisit it, but I've heard a lot of good things.
Sounds compelling. I turned it on, fell right to sleep.
Yeah.
Better than Xanax.
No,
Can I watch that on my flight to Israel?
it's supposed to be good. Don't listen to me. I don't know jack shit.
If you're on the radio, don't ever say, don't listen to me.
You're right. I'm still learning how this whole thing works.
Okay.
All right, switch that channel.
How do we get the ratings? Got to say what up to Erwin and Christina. We are listening in the car on our way to Fort Myers Beach for a mini vacation. You guys are the best. Tell the Mexican Queen we said hey.
Hey,
Making a little
Mexican
venture there
Queen.
from Homestead. Also got to say what up to Rose. Said, hey guys, I try to watch your show on YouTube every day. I live in New Jersey, but I used to live in Port St. Lucie. I used to listen to you all the time when I lived down there. Can I please get a shout out? Just had gastric bypass 4 months ago and lost 65 pounds.
Nice.
Very cool. Plus, I've been a fan for a long time, especially Jaybird. Love you guys and love your show.
Well, thank you very much.
That's
That's
exciting
right.
stuff. Congratulations.
That's got to be such a big deal. If you've been struggling with your weight and then all of a sudden, 65 pounds, man, that is a lot of weight to lose.
It is.
That's life-changing.
Absolutely. And it's not done, too. I think with that gastric bypass, you can keep it for a while and get down to like as low as you want to go. That's
Okay.
exciting.
Got this from Seth in Jupiter. He said, Berg, could you please ask Kevin what kind of things I should do in a gym? I'm very overweight and very self-conscious. I know nothing about weight. This is the first time I have ever joined a gym. I'm 43 years old. I also suffer from terrible social anxiety, so it's hard for me to ask for help sometimes. Do you or Kevin have any advice on how I can talk to people at the gym and what kind of things I should be doing in there? I want to get better, but I don't know where to begin. I felt like Jason the other day. I walked in the gym, got nervous, then left and ordered a pizza.
Oh, you're preaching. I hear you.
Thanks for taking time to read this.
Oh, man. I can so relate to that story. There was a time where this girl just broke up with me. I was very overweight. I was going to the gym, and I remember I walked in. I saw this other girl that I went on a date with, and I'm like, I got to
She didn't like me either.
I'm like, I got to get the fuck out of here. I drove right to Burger King, and I ate 2 of the biggest Whoppers known to man, and I just went home and did not go to the gym. I get it. It happens.
It does happen.
Just don't get depressed about that. Just know some days it's gonna not be awesome. Get right back on that horse. Go back to the gym. Get on the treadmill and just start walking. Walk on your treadmill. It's all you need to do right now. If you're overweight, at the very minimum, just start walking on the treadmill. You don't have to talk to anybody right now.
Do little intervals too. I mean, for as fast as you can, go for a minute. And even if that's just a speed walk, go for a minute as fast as you possibly can. And then for 3 minutes, give yourself a slow pace. And then again for a minute, go as fast as you can.
For what you're
Then
talking
for 3
about,
minutes, give yourself a slower pace.
I've done that 4 different times where you get on the treadmill, you walk for 2 or 3 in the beginning, you walk for 2 or 3 minutes, especially if you're out of shape. Then you run as hard as you can, whatever that is, for 30 seconds. You stop, walk another 2 minutes, but you do that whole thing for about 30 to 40 minutes in the
Right.
beginning, and then each day add a minute. I'm telling you, many changes will happen.
It's called interval training. And you can even do it like while you're watching TV shows. And I do it too by, I run the whole entire time they're in a commercial. And then when they come back to the segment, I walk. And then I run the whole entire time they're in commercial.
The reason why
and then when they come back to the segment, I walk.
I like that because it's not forcing you to constantly be running. Because I know for me, that's what would make me not want to go run. I can't stop running. I got to run constantly. Do a 45-minute workout, walk, run, whatever pace you are, especially in the beginning. I'm talking about when you're out of shape.
Right.
The other stuff's Kevin questions when you get into shape.
Yeah, I think a lot of times, too, everybody's looking for like, okay, what do I have to do? A lot of times I think getting into shape is what you don't do. Like you talk about, I went and ordered a pizza. And 80% of being in shape is about your diet. 20% is about the exercise.
That's true.
You can do so much with that. And just be aware sometimes, realistically, what kind of foods you need to cut out. Sugar, sodas are bad. You can have your pizza, but you got to do it sparingly. So you have to, make some of those sacrifices right there. So a lot of it is what you can cut out of your diet, and you'll see drastic changes from that alone. Start feeling better, and that's super easy. When it comes to working out and things like that, the easiest thing to do is there are so many examples on Instagram. For instance, my former trainer, if you have Instagram, it's Kev Fit Elite Training. And it's got an underscore in between every word. Kev Fit Elite Training. You can go and follow him, and he does videos. So you can put that down, look at your phone, and be like, okay, this is what he does. And it's like having a trainer with you.
Copy it.
Giving an example of what to do. And
Yeah.
just look at the 3 exercises that they do in that and make that your day.
Two big things I did that really helped me out was I quit soda, which I was drinking a lot of soda.
Big part of it, yeah.
Big part
it's not
of
what
it.
you did, it was what you left out.
And I at night I was really on a run where I was going to bed like at 9:30, but right before I'd go to sleep, I would eat the biggest fucking brownie, or I would eat bear claws, or just it wouldn't even digest. I would fall asleep and it was still in my fucking throat, basically. That's
Yeah.
how late I was staying up and eating sweets. So
Yeah.
cutting out some shit might help out too.
It's a big part of it, yeah. So it's not necessarily that you got to go in there and be any kind of like expert on the weights. Don't even worry about that. I would keep it with the light stuff. I mean, right now it's very frustrating because I have like 0 time to ever go to the gym, and it's not really working into my life right now. So trying to make up with good choices in what I eat.
Still got that sweet, tight little ass.
Thank you. You're
welcome.
Glad you're still checking it out.
Forever.
That's right.
Forever. And I man.
That's right. That's right. Fun little game here from a YouTube video Jaybird had sent me. It is 1-second song clips. How many of these can you identify?
That's not gonna kick us off, is it? It's 1 second.
I don't know. Is it we're good? So it says we're good. Okay. So I'll get it. Let's see how many we can get here. I'm sure Virginia's going to be great at this.
Do we
game.
buzz it with our name? Or just blurt it?
No, I'll just do it if you blurt it out if you know it. That is
No, chasing patrols. Chasing windows.
Snow Patrol.
Snowsing patrols.
No sing patrol.
Snow patrol chasing cars.
Chasing cars. Snow Patrol chasing cars.
We did not get. Did we get it? Yeah, we got it.
Took a second, yeah.
I
You identified it.
fucked you up big time.
Glad you finished that sentence. Otherwise, I'm like, what?
Jason.
What's
We
going
made
on?
a pact.
Jason. Oh, that is
It's moonlighting.
No, that is,
that's a TV show.
That's you know,
Night Court?
baby, for you, darling. We've played on the air before. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Is that it?
Me and Kevin got it. We just told him. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, is that it?
I bet my balls on it.
What is it?
That. Don't make me do that again.
No, the name and what it's from.
We didn't get it. We didn't get it.
No.
But we know the song, though.
I think everybody knows the song. You
don't know the name of it.
The name and the artist is what the game is.
You're right.
We know it.
We shit the bed. I agree.
I know what it is, but I don't know the song.
Kevin's right. You're right.
What's the name of it? Who knows?
I don't think anybody knows.
No. Nobody knows right now. Nobody's commenting on the chat rooms. All right, let's try another one here. Buttercup. Build Me Up Buttercup by the Foundations.
Yes.
That should be another one of your nicknames, Buttercup.
Oh man, there's a clock. I'm playing against Kevin.
Yeah.
Buttercup.
I'm not giving a good performance.
Buttercup.
Okay, another one.
Hey, Bruce Hornsby. That's just the way it is.
Hold on. I don't know. Is it?
No.
Yes, it is. That's Bruce Hornsby.
Is it?
No.
That's din din din. That's just the way it is. Yes, it is. You fucker. That's totally it. Totally it. I will stake my entire reputation on this.
You have no reputation in this town.
That's why I'm betting it. It doesn't mean anything. Kevin, please, if you trust
Jason,
me.
Please.
If you trust me, which I think you don't, I'm telling you, that's it.
Yeah, no, I don't. I don't. I'm not feeling that answer.
It's either the Tupac song that he did the sample of, or it's Bruce Hornsby. That's it.
No, that's not.
That's not it.
That was Bruce Hornsby. Here is the other clip that we were just talking about. It's not the same.
That's
not the same.
It's Tupac then. Changes.
That's the 1 second song clip, and here is the one you insist is Bruce Hornsby.
It's Tupac. All right. I will go fuck myself. I'm sorry.
I don't know. That
Is
one
it
I
Be
don't
My
know.
Lover?
No, I don't think so. It's nothing I recognize, actually.
Still, I see no changes. All I see is distant faces.
I don't think that's what that is.
If you played the beginning of Tupac, you'd be like, "Oh shit, Bird's got this one."
Oh, it's so you go from.
I stake my entire
which Tupac song?
Changes.
Tupac Changes.
I risked my entire reputation for this. That's how confident.
Again, you just ruined your reputation.
Well.
So what reputation do you have left?
Oh, I got it.
That one is Changes. Yeah.
Changes Tupac.
Oh, you get your reputation back.
I'm back,
Okay.
baby. Okay.
You blew it, then you gained it.
Shit, yeah.
All right. I didn't know that one. That is Red Hot Chili Peppers. Down, 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 down. What is that one? I can't remember the name of the song, but that's Red Hot Chili Peppers. It's a Red Hot Chili Peppers song.
We'll give you no credit for that.
I got the artist.
All right, we'll give you partial.
Yeah, which one is that?
We're very tough.
That's Don't Stop.
Don't Stop.
Or no, it's sorry, it's Can't Stop.
Can't Stop.
Can't Stop. Yes, I believe that's
Let's hear it.
Hold on.
My boy got it.
Yeah, you did.
We're tied. Huh. Someone's slacking.
I'm not good at this.
Neither are we.
It's a fun game. All right, here we go. Another one. 1 second movie clip. Or
Music
song
clip.
clip, sorry. That's
Britney
run a
Spears
pump and
toxic.
start. Nope. That's Gangnam Style.
It is Gangnam Style.
Yeah, it is.
Gangnam Style.
Gangnam or
Gangnam Style.
Gangnam?
Yeah.
Gangnam.
What the hell was his name again?
Psy.
Yeah, Psy Gangnam Style.
All right, partial credit.
Okay.
1.5 to 1.5.
Yeah, definitely. That's what that was. That is House of Rising Sun by The Animals.
Wow. And here's where the master starts to really
Break away.
shut this shit down.
It's the hair.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he was toying with me. He wanted to get my hopes up.
Have you heard of something?
That is the Gorillas, and that is Clint Eastwood.
Feels so good.
Clint Eastwood, the Gorillas.
Okay.
Play it again?
Listen to Mr. Doubtfire over there. Okay. That's the Gorillas, Clint Eastwood.
I thought that was something animals. Animal.
You're going, what is it? What do you think it is?
Animal.
Well, the gorilla is an animal.
Okay.
Animals.
That's animals what? Okay, let me see. Was it Clint Eastwood here?
It's not.
Wait a second.
It is. I'm terrible at this game. I love playing it.
It is kind of fun, actually. Yeah, it's a good little game. Okay, 1 second movie or song. That is video killed by the Buggles.
Radicals. Okay.
The Radicals.
The Buggles.
Yeah.
Okay, so partial credit on both.
Okay. Yeah, the Buggles. Radio killed the music star. Video killed the music star.
Killed the radio
and that was the first song ever played on MTV.
Kevin's got 3. I got 2.5. Virginia, 0.
Okay.
I got
We don't need Another Brick in the Wall by Pink Floyd.
Play it again.
Another Brick in the Wall, Pink Floyd. We don't need no education. Yep. It's another point for Kev.
I don't
What? Oh,
I don't know, Kev. It sounds.
He's not buying
I
it.
don't think it's Pink Floyd.
Oh, it's not.
I
Okay.
think it's.
No, that's not the. That's a single edit. Hold on. Let me try to find from. Yeah, here's the. Do all this crap.
Poems and new car.
All this
Repeat up.
garbage.
Who's late?
Screw it. That's part 2.
I believe you. You know,
we don't need no
we don't have to get through all this.
education. Yeah, everyone's starting like that.
Interesting how none of the clips match up with Kevin's answer.
We don't.
That
need,
sounds
yeah,
like to me
that's
that
off the album.
No, that one sounds like Tracy Ullman. Tracy Ullman. Baby. I forget the name of it. Shit.
Yeah.
It's probably not Tracy Ullman.
Okay.
All right, let's move along. Sorry.
Tracy Ullman.
Nat King Cole. Till It Happens to You.
I don't know that one at all.
How does it feel? How does it feel?
So what's the name of the song?
Nat King Cole. How does it feel? Till it happens to you.
Okay, let's see if Jaybird is right on that one because I do not know.
Oh, fucking play it, Nat. God.
I don't think you got it right. Hold on. Wait. That was the song clip. Here's the song you're saying it is.
It's not the same.
Yeah.
Still a great fucking song. Still a great song.
All right, it's not it. Okay, here you go. Here's another one here. Oh, that is gosh, that is Ozzy Osbourne, Black Sabbath.
Crazy.
That's
how it goes.
No, you just fucked me up by saying that.
Oh,
Paranoid.
sweet child of mine.
Paranoid.
Without my
Mama, I'm coming home. Mama, I'm coming home.
Paranoid. It's Paranoid.
I think I said I think Bird said Paranoid. Half a point Bird, half point Kev.
Did he say Paranoid?
I said Paranoid.
Did he say Paranoid, Virginia?
I think he did.
I did.
He? Okay. Yeah, 'cause that's what that was. Hold on. I was just trying. Yeah, that's what it was.
Bird with a half a point on the heels of hair.
Okay. I'm fun with this game. All right, hold on. One more. That is Led Zeppelin, Stairway to Heaven. Oh, I give him the answer, and then he freaking takes the rest of my thing.
Happened, Virginia?
He's just cherry picking,
Kevin
Virginia.
did have it first.
Yeah,
Sorry.
because see what happens, like, I start giving the answer, and then he realizes what it is, and he just jumps in on it.
Look, I get it.
I mean, when you start answering, the other guy should have to shut up, right?
Of course. It was Kevin and Virginia way before it was KVJ. I see you.
You two sound like an episode of The View.
Yeah.
Talking all over each other.
So he does.
Bird.
Yeah, go
That
ahead.
is Umbrella, Rihanna featuring Jay-Z. No clouds in my stones.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. That is Umbrella, Jay-Z, and Rihanna.
No, that's in New York.
You're right. It is.
Yeah.
Alicia Keys.
New York's. Yeah. Yeah, that's what that is.
Yeah, it is. Good job. All right, Kevin.
All right.
All right.
Guess I won that one.
Oh, it's over.
Well, I
Interesting.
mean,
right when I'm on the heel.
I said it was going to be the last one. Yeah, that's what it was.
Oh, we all knew that.
It's the hair. You can't beat that.
You're right.
You might have could have beat him when he was bald.
I agree.
Now, you never going to beat him.
Yeah.
Anything.
Okay. I play that all day long. I'll post that up on our Twitter because I just sit there all day long playing. I'm boring the shit out of the audience. So.
That's a good drinking game.
It is a fun little game, yeah.
You didn't bore this part of the audience.
Okay. I got one guy playing.
You got one guy locked and tuned in.
Locked and tuned in.
He ain't going nowhere.
All right, 1 second song challenge. Putting that up right now on
Yay.
Twitter. You can check it out. Thank y'all for tuning in. We'll talk to you later. Goodbye.
Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.